Good evening, Pingy. How are you, mate? I think we've got some people watching. Sorry, I was I was clicking on one of the little box things down below where it shows how many people are watching on Twitter, not Twitter, bloody Twitch and YouTube. And then it suddenly went offline, and I think I have inadvertently turned it off. But hopefully it's back on again. So I do apologise. I literally switched it on and off. Bingy, before I forget, am I right in thinking that you would like to come on the nice and nasty? Let me know, mate. Excuse me. Right, you've seen the title. The plan is, Evening Craig. The plan is to play play games that have been ported to the Commodore 60, sorry, the Commodore 128. Look at the C64 one, look at the 128 one. Now, I'm going down GameBase, which is pretty much going to have every single game. And according to this, and I mean, this includes like type-ins and all that, there was only 273 games ever released for the 128. Um, like I say, a lot of these are, I think they're type-ins and yeah, some blackjack and all that kind of shit. It looks like kind of basic games. So it could be an extremely short video, but what I'm planning to do, if there isn't many games, then I'm going to have Dale very kindly sent me a plethora of new games for old systems. So I'll probably look at that. The plan is to take this to 10 o'clock, and then we'll call it a night. What about yourself, Holden? Yeah, I'm not gonna dwell on it, Pingy, but yeah, it's been like one thing after another. We all go through phases like that, but I'm okay, mate. So thanks for asking. But yeah, I'll message you in Discord, mate, and we can get a time together. Get a time together to get you on the nice and nasty. It's been a while since I've done any. I can't even remember the last one I did. I think the last one was with yourself, Craig. Actually, that was a wee while ago. So anyway, right. I'm literally going down and seeing what games we can play. What games had a port to the 128? I've got Alley Cat, which was an Andrew Braybrook game. Arkanoid, that looks exactly the same. Battle Chess, Commodore 128 version of Battle Chess. Yeah, we'll put it in because I think it's going to be slim pickings. Battle Chess, there we go. Not at all, Pingy, not at all, mate. 6 hours today playing Atlantis on the sea. You were playing that for 6 hours, Craig. You're not working today, are you? Or can you play on your phone or something? Right, Battle Chess, right, Beyond Zork. No, we're not going to do a text adventure comparison. Uh, I don't know what it's saying. It's got things like Bubble Bobble, Dual Boot, Arkanoid, Dual Boot. I don't know. Does that mean that there's a C128 version? I don't know. Right, let's not bother with that one. I'm sure, in fact, I did do a 128 stream, and I think after about 10 minutes, I decided to do something else. Right, we'll have a quick look, but there's apparently a version of Elite. I'm interested to see if we can play it for 5 minutes just to see what there is. Right, there's Ferrari Formula One. Who released that one? It doesn't actually tell you. Yeah, this particular game base is a bit rubbish. It doesn't actually give you much information. Ferrari Formula One. I can't actually. Evening, Steve. Excuse me. Did you get your BBC and Spectrum Next working okay, mate? Ferrari Formula One. Right. Flight Simulator. I'm not going to bother playing that. Galactic Empire. No. God, there's very, 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 very few games here. Do you know that? It's probably a shit stream to do actually. Intensity. Let's have a look at that. Intensity again. That was another Andrew Brayboot game. I don't think I ever actually. Don't think I ever actually played it. Yeah, Kickstart 128 and Kickstart 2. We'll have a quick look. Jennifer, how you doing? Sorry if I'm bugging you, but I whipped up some sick art for streamers want to peep it. Is that on? Yeah, I will get in touch, Jennifer. Thank you very much. You can probably tell I'm pretty new to I'm new to Twitch, hence the reason I've got 2 people watching. I've been on YouTube for 13 years and literally just recently moved across. Right, anyway, where are we? Right, we've got a Kickstart, and then we've got Kickstart 2. I'll just put 1 and 2, save me typing it. 1 and 2, there we go. There we are. Yeah, like I said, oh, the last V8. I can't remember what the difference between that is. It might have been the music or something. Last V8. I'm still trying to find a good game. Well, Kickstart's a good game, I must admit. Obviously, the big game that we played the other day there, and yeah, I'll play it again, is Stunt Car Racer. That had an unofficial sequel. Not sequel, it was unofficially ported to the C128, and there's Paradroid as well. What a version that was. Paradroid. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I remember that one. Rocky Horror. Okay. Every other game looks really, really basic. Yeah, I'm kind of a dual stream thingy. It doesn't affect anything, but yeah, my Twitch presence is pish. Right, there's very, very. Oh, wait a minute. There's a test drive too, apparently, folks. It's mental to think that I think test drive eventually became. Did that become Project Gotham? Something like that. Mental. Right, test drive, and then we've also got Thai boxing. Ooh, interesting. Thai boxing, and we've also got thrust. And that looks pretty much it. Yeah, not. Thanks, Jennifer. There's not a massive amount to get excited about. So anyway, talking of excitement, let's get rid of me and jump across to the Mr. Oh, bollocks, hang on. There we go. Right, okay, let's. Here is a question. We are probably asking the wrong person, Craig. You're the person that knows all about what was the best in the Amiga, Desert or Jungle Strike. I think you know the answer to that. I never actually. I know lots of people, including yourself, reckon that the Amiga version of Desert Strike is the definitive one. I think it's smoother, it's got better graphics, and it's got better sound as well, I think. Right, okay, right, let's start off with Alley Cat. It's a game that It looks like I should enjoy it. Interesting, there was no Uridium. We'll have a look. Right, no, we don't want to go in the arcade, you twat. Hang on. You ever notice when you've got to hold a button in for like 10 seconds, you always force it in. You always hold it in really hard. I don't know why. Like you, like holding it in longer. It's like when you're changing a TV channel and you go, "Urgh," and you press that button down. Right, computers. Have you ever used Amiga Game Selector? I use a thing called. I'll let you see it right this second. Actually, I use a thing, and I'm using a Mister, which is, if you don't know what a Mister is, go and Google it. It is fantastic. If you like playing classic retro games, then the Mister is what you need to get. This is what I use for my Amiga games. There you go. Just fantastic. Every game under the sun, boof. And it's also got demos, Hall of Fame demos. Boom. And they're all WHD. So anyway, right, we're not playing Amiga demos tonight. Right, Core C64. Oh, you like that bit of poetry there? Core C64. Excuse me. Right, so we're going to play. We're going to give it a go. We're going to try the C64 version of Alley Cat. Yeah, this looks like a game that I should like, but I don't think he could really. I don't think Andrew Braidwood really knew what to do. Does he make it a shoot 'em up? Does he make it a racing game? I mean, I can hardly hear that. Is that because I've got it down pretty low? Hang on. How's the volume? Is that loud enough? Does it need to get turned up? I'll turn up a wee bit. There we go. Yeah, and it's obviously. I think I think when I had my I'm completely shit at this. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. You know that. I don't know why I haven't died yet. I'm sure I'm going to run out of energy shortly because I don't actually know what I'm meant to be doing here. Yeah, Amiga Game Selector. It's just a menu thing for the Amiga. I know when I had my A1200, I did have it had like a little Pac-Man thing at the bottom, I think. But the emulation now is so good for the Amiga. You've got all these menus just for like every game. Right, I'm not quite sure why I haven't died yet. Kaboom. Now that bit alone is, in my opinion, is the most impressive. Yeah, see, Andrew just made it. He made it way too complicated. This is called Alley Cat. I don't like this game at all. It looks the dog's nads, but I just don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like part race game, evening dog, part race game, part sort of shoot 'em up. It just doesn't work. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. Let's try the 128 version. Hopefully I'm going to have it. D64. Alley Cat, there we are. Oh, wait a minute, I need to actually load up the damn core. Now I think, do you put the disc in and then you just reboot? I think that's what happened last time. Alley Cat. I'm sure. Does that load it? No, it doesn't. That's like one of these stereogram things when you kind of go cockeyed. You just stare at the centre of the screen and go cockeyed, and you see these mental. Good evening, Eagle. Doman, how are we? I can see some little bit flashing in the screen. I don't know whether that means it's working or not. I ain't going to waste too much time. Well, right, you know what? Fuck it. Can't get it working. Let's try. Let's just see if there's any other. Let's just try another quick reset. I'm sure when we put it into, when I was playing this the other day, they're just rebooting. That's not working. Right, fuck it. Let's move on. Let's try, what was the next game? Battle Chess. Right, this is the I noticed the keyboard isn't very responsive on the 128 core. Yeah, apparently it was green. Ego, I was surprised as well. Am I loading this correctly, by the way? Am I doing that right? What? Oh, fucking hell. What's going on? I've just typed that, haven't I? Comma 8, comma 1. Right, I can see me. You know what? Bollocks. Let's abandon this stream. We're not going to go anywhere, but let's just change the theme completely. Because, yeah, I can't get much to work. And I don't want to spend hours and hours trying to get something to work and then getting through very, very little. So what I'm going to do is just give me one little second. We're going to play some new games. Let's go to Amstrad. Yeah, if you've come along tonight to watch, in fact, you know what? Let me just update the title so that people don't try and sue me and say, "Oh, we came in to watch a 128 night stream." Modern games for old systems. Right, update all. Has that changed? Out of interest, has that now changed? Oh, wait a minute. On.